Fresh off a cook, we see Jesse with the RV, just like we ended the last episode. Got to get some gas, man. It's a long drive from the desert back to Albuquerque. And as he is pumping this gas, I'm assuming, and I'll ask both of you right now. Obviously, Jesse knew he didn't have any money. Like his plan this entire time was to trade that meth for gas to y'all, correct?
Yeah,
That's
he needed a tester.
see, I didn't know. I was really back and forth the whole time. So I would love to hear y'all. Yeah, I could be convinced. I was back and forth about it.
So here's a couple of things that I take into consideration. Like at this time, you got to think we're in what 2011, 2010 at this time. Um, the meth epidemic in Albuquerque and like in the Southwest in general was crazy. I think they were trying to paint the picture that this is common, like common to the point where I can go to the gas station, like Jesse's mindset. I can go to this gas station and somebody that works there is going to take this meth in exchange for something. Like this is now like a bartering tool. Like I can trade and get shit from the most common looking people because everybody's doing it, and we actually see him talk her into it. Now I'll tell you this: Jesse can't motivate me to do shit, but not be Jesse. Like that's the only thing he could probably motivate me to do. But I will say, you can look at his eyes and hear the tone in his voice. Like he missed that shit. Like the way he was describing what it was like when she asked, that motherfucker like went back there, and he sold her on that. Like you know what I mean? It was nasty the way he was like, oh, that's just a media hype. This shit ain't addictive. Like this is meth we talking about. But you know it makes sense because you know she smoked like a lot of weed some of the time, and she liked to party and all that other goofy shit. But I just think that Jesse 100% was on some. You know what? I'm about to fill up this RV, and I ain't gonna pay for shit because we already know. Spike Lee mentioned it. Saul has mentioned it. He's house poor. He's poor. He has no cash income.
Yeah,
He has
yeah.
meth, and that's his currency. So it makes sense for him to use that, especially in the middle of nowhere, Albuquerque, where I know somebody's motherfucker about to shoot this up. So that's my thought process on it.
Hey, this might be this might be top 10 darkest Jesse moments. I found this really dark for Jesse, bro. Just
It was
knowing,
fucked up the way he was trying to
yeah,
sell
it
it.
was, yeah, because it's like you're literally about to ruin this girl's life for some gas. Like you just came out of rehab. You just heard dude talk about running over his daughter, like try to get some alcohol. Like you just came from this. You just woke up and Jane was gone. Like to get this off sober and like this kind of innocent chick that's like, bro, she just mess around with a little bit of this and that. To know that, like, bro, once you put her on this, she gonna be stuck.
Do you think he gives a fuck about that? Like, look at there's a scene in The Wire in season 2 when Avon and D'Angelo's in jail, and that nigga Avon went to go visit him in his cell and looked at that nigga and said, "Hey man, nigga, you look dusty. Like like pretty much like nigga, you fucked up out here. Like I see what you're doing. You look crazy." I think all of Jesse's like his appearance, his car, his RV, like Jesse don't give a fuck about much right now. And I wonder if that's probably part of it, where it's like, bruh, my girl died from this shit. I don't give a fuck about nothing no more. So that
That could be,
sympathetic,
yeah.
because I think he's been fighting the whole like I don't deserve this, I'm a terrible person thing, and I think he's leaning into that. So if he's gonna be bad, you might as well all the way be bad and just say fuck it. It is one of those things as you mentioned, Mo. When you watch it, it doesn't seem right. Like this ain't you, bro. It's like when you see somebody doing some shit they or somebody trying to be tough and you know they ain't a tough guy or you know all that, bro. This ain't you, bro. Go home, like all that shit. So yeah, it's interesting.
Agreed.
And to some degree, you know, Jesse's familiar with this because the original arrangement with him and Walter was he was the street guy. Like he was, you know, Walt was the cook. You know, he was kind of the mastermind, the enterprise, and Jesse was the one to getting the clientele. So we're getting a full scope of like how he get down, and now we're seeing him sober, so he has a little bit of more charm. You know, and obviously wouldn't work with us, but you know he got a little more charm now that he's sober. So it was so dark to me in a weird way. Not and you make a good point, Rich. It's not so much that Jesse's supposed to care all of a sudden, because I'm not saying that, but it was like the way he was describing this, like in my mind, I'm like, bruh, you know what this is going to do to her. Like, and I don't know. It was mind blowing just for some gas, you know, or maybe not for some gas. Maybe like you said, it was just, he used this whole thing as a tester. You know what I mean?
You know what I'll say to that real quick? in Jesse's mind, as I'm thinking about this in real time, he's got to prove to himself that he knows what the fuck he's doing. Like, I can
Okay.
cook this shit just as good as what we did. So
Mhm.
I think in any other situation, he probably would think about it from that sense. But it's like, hey, I really want to see if my shit hitting like that.
True.
Like, I'm about to give all these tests. We don't see the rest of the testers, but we hear them mention them later in the episode. So I think part of it is I really want you to try this. Not only, do I still have it in me to sell it? Like, you know what I mean? Do I still have it in me to pull something like this off, especially with the cop behind him? Normally, Jesse, there was a scene last season when Walt and Jesse met at the store and the cop walked in and they both froze up. Like, Jesse was like on some, like, bro, take this. Like, what we got? What we doing? Because I ain't going to hold y'all. As soon as she started talking about I got to call my dad, oh, yeah, my wallet in the whip. Matter of fact, hold on, I'll be right back. I think I got some cash in the glove box. Skirt,
Dipped
fuck
on
out
it.
of here, bro. What the fuck is we even doing?
Yeah.
And what the fuck is your dad gonna do? Like, what's your dad gonna do?
Who
Get
is
my
your dad?
information,
Over
like, I'm out
$80 a
here,
gas, right?
Yeah, like get the
Yeah.
fuck out. I'm out of there, so I wouldn't even be in that situation. But I think that all that what I just said has something to do with it.
I think Jesse has convinced himself that he's a bad guy, like you were saying earlier. He's convinced, like this is part of his process, in one, grieving Jane, and two, thinking it was his fault. Now he's trying to embrace being a bad guy.
Okay. I could totally see that. Imagine look at the correlation here of putting her on, like, this is the craziest correlation real time. Making this trade situation, she could possibly become an addict. She's obviously close to her father. Who is that just like? You know what I mean?
To your
Jane
point,
and her
go a
dad.
step-
Like,
Yeah, but I want to take it even further. This clerk, when she's describing everything and talking about why she can't do it, I totally would if it was me. But my dad, he's a total hard ass. One of the first things that Jane told Jesse when he was trying to get into that
My
apartment
dad's a
is,
hard
I would
ass.
do this, but my dad is a total hard ass. Like, literally the same language. Like, all of this, I think, is intentional, and y'all
Yeah,
unlocking
they did that on
both of it.
purpose.
yeah. We cooking.
So, yeah, it's a tie-in. So, yeah, I think that's the perfect way to start the episode. Welcome back to another episode of No More Half Measures, a Breaking Bad podcast. I'm your host, Rich, joined by the world-class Maurice Hunt III and the legend Spike Lou. Fellas, how you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling great. What up, though? I wonder, do people pick up on what we're doing with the cold open?
I think, well, the way you
think
ain't seen the edit, so you probably don't know.
Oh, okay, got you.
If you see the edit, they'll know.
They'll pick up on it.
We know Spike Ludo research. Shout out to Rich.
I'm doing research. That is a fact, sir.
I'm more curious how it sounds, like how it sounds on the versus.
Well, then y'all just check it out. Y'all just check this one out. This is probably one of our shortest cold opens. Check it out. Check it out and see how I just chop it a certain way. But feel good, Mochaccino in the building, man. Hot out the pot. You know what I mean?
Oh man, he got slogans and everything now.
Hey, man, that's what we do.
Merch coming soon, man.
Hot out the pot.
coming soon.
Mochaccino pack.
All right. With that being said, always a pleasure to sit here and chop it up with y'all fellas.
Yes, sir.
Especially about Breaking Bad. Get into this conversation. But before we do, thank you to all of you out there listening, watching those edits. You know, I'm chopping up in the studio the whole nine. All the work he puts in. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Please remember to like, subscribe, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We always say word of mouth is the best way to make it grow. Whoa. She's a piece. But if you know anybody who likes Breaking Bad,
you got
make sure they tap in.
Hey, that's what we got to start doing when you get so far. You got me.
You got me. But like, subscribe, share, man. My goodness. If you want to reach out, man, hit us up on Instagram, NMHM Breaking Bad Pod. Once again, that's NMHM for No More Half Measures _Breaking Bad Pod. And of course, you can email us at nomorhalfmeasurespod@gmail.com. Speaking of course, we're going to get to these comments. We're going to get to the email. First and foremost, we have a DM from our guy, Bernard. All right, bruh. I've been trying to watch Better Call Saul and I'm struggling. This shit boring as fuck. It is. I ain't gonna hold you.
It is for a while.
I'm gonna stick with it because y'all vouch for it, but man, I don't see it. No way this shit is better than Breaking Bad. I made it to season 2 when it was first airing and gave up on it. I'm trying it again, and now I'm on season 1, episode 8 right now. I ain't gonna hold you, Bernard, man. Stick in there, man, because stick with it, because you still got a while before you actually get invested.
Yeah,
I reply. Start over.
I actually
And
responded.
That's the exact. What you tell him?
I told him. I said, "Hey, trust me. We definitely know."
Listen,
but I said, "Bruh, by the time you get to 3, you're gonna see exactly what we're talking about, bro."
Facts. Bernard, I'll tell you, I had the same experience. It took me 3 times to get into this show. And I was so mad I had to start over each time because I forgot. I was like, well, I can't just pick up. So I had to start over each time. I was like, bro, this shit is not it. Boy, do it pay off.
I told him. He's like, should I start over? And I was like, bro, I told him, you ain't got to. I don't think so.
I had to start over because that show is like a book. You can't pick up a book and start reading it in the middle. Like the payoffs are so good. I was happy that I started over. Cause you got to remember some of the shit that happened in season 1 came back around. Like it was that show is like it has so much depth.
Now, yeah, 100%. The payoffs are worth it, but just so you're aware, there is no big moment. There is no big like action sequence. I mean, there's a couple of things that's gonna make you go like, "What the fuck?" But what I'm saying is it's just a really, really good, smart, thoughtful television show. And if you enjoy that, you're really gonna love Better Call Saul. But there's not that.
There are 2 big moments. 2 big moments.
There's 2 big moments, but it's not like one. It's driven by acting and dialogue. Like, and you like, oh shit. And then the beauty of tying in the world, like this being a prequel to Breaking Bad, it makes the show that much better. But like y'all said, it's gonna take till about season 3 before you even get there and start seeing some people and things like that. So stick with it. What's up?
The 2 big moments. I'm just gonna throw out a word. 1, desert.
Oh, I ain't even count that.
Oh, that okay. So you
one,
Lalo.
The biggest one is
Lalo.
Yeah,
the
Lalo.
biggest one is the house call. The house call.
Yeah, one is got to do with Chuck, and the other one got to do with Lalo, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay.
I think the desert ones. I would put that in there.
I forgot about that. That's up there too.
That's where you were.
That's when it was certified. That's when it certified.
Yeah, because then it ties into the Lalo. Like
facts.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, this shit was so good.
Man. It was. Once it got there, it got there.
God, Lalo was one of the best villains ever.
Hey,
jeez,
that gonna have to be a conversation to catch you. I don't even know because some people ain't watched
best villains ever.
Well, between Lalo and
Gus.
Like, but if people ain't seen Better Call Saul, it won't resonate and it'll spoil it. But I would love to have that conversation. But I will say, shout out to him. Shout out to all our listeners that are riding off of our recommendation that we have become somewhat of an authority on great prestige TV. So I appreciate that. I just want to shout out to y'all.
Definitely.
Shout out to you, Bernard.
Definitely, I appreciate it.
This reminded me of The Wire again, season 5. I'm around here. I'm what they call it, an authoritative figure.
Hey, I'm about to do a rewatch. I ain't gonna hold you. I think it's
Better
about
Call?
time. No, I can't watch it.
Wire. See, look, you watch The Wire. You
I can't watch that.
I can't.
Well, I tried. I got to like season 3, but it's. I mean, I want to see it.
I say just skip up. Just skip up.
Yeah, time,
if you watch that, skip up. Like,
yeah, but I'm definitely getting. It's about time for a Wire and a Game of Thrones rewatch for me.
I feel you. I'm about to.
I'm holding off on Game of Thrones just in case.
I've done it twice. I want to say, I think I've done it three times maybe.
Okay, you gotta relax on the Game of Thrones just
it's
in
so
case.
good. Though.
I know, but just
Game
in
of
case.
Thrones, one of them. Every time I watched it, it'd be like, nah, this shit fire. Like that's if they didn't end that like they did, that probably would have been the best TV show.
But who knows if we watch it and we review it, maybe we'll have a different take similar to the Skyler stuff. Who knows?
Maybe we would. I'd love to. Like, we talked about Game of Thrones.
This nigga Lou got sympathy for Cersei, so it's gonna be a while.
That's my girl. I fuck with
my
Cersei.
Girl.
I fuck with Cersei.
Going back to these comments,
violence.
man. Going back to that's a bar. It's one of my favorite TV moments ever. Going back to these comments, man. We got a comment from our guy Kiori on season 3, episode 2. This is a YouTube comment. That cold open was a toxic mix of white privilege and Walt's abhorrent level of entitlement. This is the one with the cop.
Yeah.
I had to pull the thesaurus out to emphasize my level of disgust. My estimations of Walter White as a man have fucking plummeted.
Facts.
I was dying when y'all were talking about Tiger Woods, though. He don't want to be Asian as much as he don't want to be black. I mean, look at who he has on speed dial and which state he lives in. Shout out to Magamo.
What? Why am I always?
I think because you live in Florida.
Is that what it is? I'm like, bro, I don't even vote.
Oh, well, that's
That makes I mean, I love it though. That's funny. Kiori, hey, I love your humor, bro. Shout out to you, man.
Hey, congratulations to Kiori, man. He just dropped a video. I seen him on
shout out to
stage not
Kiori.
too long ago. Yeah, he dropped a music video, man. Y'all go check that out.
Doing this
I
thizzle.
don't know what the at or anything is, but if y'all know who
We'll have
he
to
is
do
or
that.
type it in, yeah, go
I
check him
think
out, man. It was
Kiori.
dope visuals.
I don't know if it's Kiori Okapi or the Okapi, but yeah,
Next episode, I'll make sure I have some kind of like his IG information or something. We'll make sure we.
He was
plug
getting
that
in his
properly,
bag, man.
all right. He's a friend of ours.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Kiori been rocking for a long time. We got an email from Matt. If you guys remember, Matt is the person who wrote us and had a couple back and forths about the constant comparisons to The Sopranos being unfair.
You remember Matt?
Yeah, man. So Matt, shout out to you. Matt wrote in and says, I have finally finished The Sopranos, and I don't really have much else to say that I haven't said already. Spoilers ahead for those that want to avoid them. So if you haven't seen Sopranos, I say skip ahead maybe 5 minutes or so.
Get them 15 seconds.
The very ending was a little eerie. The biggest surprise is when the audio suddenly cut out. I thought my DVD was malfunctioning and wasn't sure how to feel about the ending. Matt,
You got the same feeling we did. You
Yeah,
said you
that's how
still
it
had
was in real
DVDs,
time.
right?
I do, but I don't know if I would rewatch the show. I have them just as like in case of emergency. Like maybe Matt is like me. He does like the commentary and all that stuff. So maybe he really getting into the show. But it doesn't sound like it as much as he. I don't think he likes the show enough to really.
Yeah, I can't see him actually opening a case, grabbing the disc and putting it, inserting it. Like I don't know,
when you have it on Max, like I would just The Wire have it on DVD, but I always watch it on Max.
Shoot, well, with this economy,
commentary.
With this economy, hey,
yeah, you might be right. You might be right. Hey, listen, it was just
Max like $20 a month now.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Me and my wife we gotta have a conversation. No, we gotta have that conversation. Hold up, hey,
I'm finna get cut though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Facts.
Like all these shits going up, man.
We gotta go back.
Damn it, $30 now.
Hey, we about to go back and cook like Jesse.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm about to get back into this, but shout out to you, Matt, and the DVD. I still have DVDs, so I feel it. It just threw me off guard. All right. The lead up was pretty intense, and I found myself on the edge of my seat for the first time watching the show. I don't mind that it was left open to interpretation. I'm with those that think he was killed. The lore and reputation of The Sopranos is so big, I knew I had to keep pushing through, and I'm glad I finished it. The memes now make sense. I get it, LOL. It's been fun going through the good earners to get everyone's takes on the episodes, and I still have a lot of catching up to do. I also found my way over to Another Week in the Books and have been listening there as well. We appreciate that.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, man. I'm aware of Culture Garden, so I'll be diving into that in the very near future. I'm not on social media much, so if you all could please state the other shows you're a part of, it will be much easier for me to take note. I look forward to revisiting Breaking Bad with y'all over the next few seasons. Us listeners definitely appreciate the work you guys put into these shows. Not to downplay the work and time that goes into doing all of these shows, but I think it would be interesting if you did a podcast with a show/miniseries that none of the crew has seen before. Could be interesting to see a discussion of a show when you don't know what is going to happen next. Lastly, if Mo is responsible for reading emails for this episode, I hope he didn't say, fuck this, I'm not reading all this, LOL.
What? How did you get to that point?
Yes, man.
Cold cuts.
Great, man.
That's the number one good earners moment.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Cold cuts had such a reputation. I had to put that one. And it did not disappoint. Thanks for the content, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
For one, definitely appreciate you taking the time to even write the email and follow up with us. I think that's the third one you sent. Another one is thanks for the support, not just for No More Half Measures, but also for going back for good earners. Finding your way to
Another
another
week
week
in
in
the
the
books.
books. Making yourself aware of the Culture Garden. I know Mo is also a part of a podcast called The Childish Grown-Ups. And Spike's, we might spend the rest of the podcast naming all the other podcasts Spike is a part of. So
I tell you what, Matt, if you like hip hop, go check out Mo's Words, one of the best podcasts ever.
Absolutely.
On Deck TV, go check that out. If you like social issues, go check out Is the Mic Still On? If you want something in addition to Culture Garden for film and movies, we're doing Euphoria right now, and we just did Michael. Check out Frames Per Second. And I think this. Oh, and if you like sports, check out Dead End Sports.
I told you, man. That's the legend Spike Lee.
Hold on. Since we're here,
Yes.
if you like fiction or audio drama podcasts, go check out Roll, the audio drama series. 4 seasons of them things, voice acting, writing, directing, all that shit I did that I can't sleep on myself here. That's why I'm world class. Throw that out there. And if you're a Drake fan, probably not, right. But if you are, you can go check out So Far Pod. Got 21 of them things. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to drop an episode when Iceman come out.
Try to figure out something because school wants to have a conversation after the album. So I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. So
School like Drake.
Shout out to School, man.
I think he probably like him a little more than y'all, maybe, probably.
I can speak for it and say that he likes Drake, but he also thinks Drake funny the way we think he funny.
Oh, okay.
Me and Spike, not me and Mo, or not Mo. Excuse me. Mo,
all right.
Really loves Drake. All right. We appreciate you, Matt. Thank you.
He didn't even look up when you said that. Like it was
he didn't.
Yeah, it was.
We got another YouTube comment from J Mecca, 9356. I probably mispronounced that. Another great pod, fellas, and shout out my man Rich. Those flaming hot Funyuns are the truth, man. I wish I had a bag right now. I ain't gonna hold you. Like for real, that shit would slap right now.
Yeah.
The nigga shit ever.
I love it. Keeping it black, baby.
Hey, man. Hey, see,
keeping it black.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. That is,
I got him on deck.
Spike got a cup of ramens right next to it.
Got the ramens. beef, chicken. Which one we going? You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
Just made some Kool-Aid.
Yeah, just made some Kool-Aid. Where else are you going to get this content, as we said before? Yeah. Spotify comment from Sly. All right. I'm not sure which episode this is. Let me see if there's there. It's for season. We got 2 Spotify comments, both for season 3, episode 3, IFT, our last episode. So, Sly said, this was low-key redemption for me. 2 episodes ago, I said season 3 Skyler is something else, and y'all kind of clown me. This week, y'all sounded thirsty as hell. Mo definitely wrote Vince Gilligan a complaint email demanding unreleased footage of Skyler getting her cheeks clapped. Also, Ted is absolutely disgusting for digging to a woman who just gave birth to another man's child. Nasty white boy behavior. Shout out to Sly.
I don't know if that's a white boy. I don't know if that's white boy alone behavior. I'm gonna keep it a B. But go ahead.
Man, listen, man.
I ain't got no words.
Exactly.
I ain't got no words.
Exactly.
I ain't say nothing. Shout out to Carmine. We got one.
How old is little TJ again? How old is?
Shake it, warrior.
Same episode. Brandon Christopher.
Right
Y'all gotta chill. Brandon Christopher Herring with the Spotify comment on the same episode. Been waiting on this one. Always a pleasure to hear from the crew, giving their poignant thoughts and opinions about this old ass, wicked ass show. Keep on keeping on, fellas, and always and forever just know there's no more half measures. We appreciate you, Brandon.
Hey, man, thanks, Brandon.
Man. They're getting a lot of love today, man. Appreciate y'all out there.
Yeah, man.
YouTube comment from City of Troy. Shout out to City of Troy, man. Grape Jelly Gang. So, all right, y'all on the Grape Jelly. I'm telling y'all, Strawberry Jelly hitting. Strawberry Jelly hitting. I don't know. Do y'all fuck with Uncrustables? Did we talk about this? Do y'all fuck with Uncrustables?
I had it before. I still rather have the OG.
Yeah, I ain't paying for no peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
It's about right there with the it's the mixed jar. It's like right there with the mixed jar. Like it's like give me the separate.
It's crazy how everybody has something that they'll say I ain't paying for that shit, bro.
Yeah, I ain't paying for
make
it.
I love hearing people. I love hearing people's limits. Like that's funny. The limit where people cut stuff off. That's so.
Yeah, when you be like, dude, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, yeah, that's the funniest thing.
That's funny.
All right, y'all know where we
That's
at. Our guy,
the man who writes,
the one who writes.
It's one of the
Pastor Jack
highlights of my
writes some
week.
emails.
Acid
Hey,
Jacks. I want to let you know that it's one of the highlights of my week.
hey, man, I'm ready to get into it. As always, I don't read these beforehand, so we'll get into it. Pastor Jack sends an email. It's titled "Walter White Cucking Bad." I can already see where this is going. It starts with a little prerequisite. New viewers of the show, there might be spoilers ahead, so grab your ladder and fetch some pizza from the roof for the next couple minutes because there's a lot of things I could say that I'm gonna say. Fellas, so we come a long way since Skyler whacked off Walter with the lefty to find ourselves now watching her put the Jodeci freaking you on for her embezzling boss over at Beneke. It's a milestone in the series, and we're finally here. It's fight night. It's the main event. I know we're all ready to rumble, but I want to make sure we commemorate this delicate moment tastefully, with sensitivity, respect, and dignity. With that said, A, she was a whore. B, Ted hit that. Bitch, you knew I was going to take the express train to the town on this, and I cannot front. I will be taking no half measure on how hard I'm going to dine out on this topic over the rest of this email. Disclaimer. I'm as sex positive and ready to throw down to celebrate an occasion of brave and strong female empowerment as much as the next guy, bike locked to the cuck chair, shout out to Tuco. But we know as much as Ted gets fucked up later in the series, and damn, he gets fucked up later in the series. He gets off light in that future scenario, pause, compared to how much Skyler would have split him in half right there. Cause after flaunting her guma in Walter's face for damn near a whole season, Skyler wasn't just sexing old boy. She was going for the goddamn Olympic gold medal in couples freestyle fucking. And my guys, I swear on everything, while no doubt she was fixing to get her guts rearranged, that is nothing to the way she would have twisted that poor bastard into shape so gnarly, angles so obtuse, positions so egregious, Walt Jr. will have to lend him his crutches to get around for the next 12 to 24 hours. God.
Jeez. He's the man who writes for real.
Oh, shit, man. Motherfucker would have looked like dried out Hector Salamanca sat in his wheelchair dinging a fucking bell after going 8 rounds with that e-bell selling, pregnant ass smoking, non-dom lefty jacking, Karen restaurant manager demanding, birthday singing, finger banging in the PTA meeting freakazoid bitch. Skyler fucking
freakazoid.
And gentlemen, we all stood up and applauded the shit out of her for
it. Hey, listen, I believe. Never mind. Go ahead.
Because we cannot ignore Walter's hand in this. His hubris and the downright nastiness of how he handled the police welfare check and moved back home was 100% skifuza, disgusting behavior. To pull the "I did this for us, I made sacrifices for us" line, shake my damn head. Walter, you a herb.
He's a herb.
He's a herb. As Uncle June would say, he couldn't sell it. You fumbled the bag, and the way Skyler dropped the IFT on his ass and then go to serve salad to the boys like it was nothing, I don't think a colder bar has ever been uttered in this entire series.
Facts.
It was like Tony leaving Dothead's Sunday dinner, walking out with his hands in his pocket.
Oh,
shout out
man.
to Harpo.
Perfect.
Like Marlo with the security guard. Walter wanted it to be one way, but it's the other way. So anyway, that's my chemical reactions to this monumental TV moment. I look forward to the fallout. Skyler holding it down. Yeah, she on Ted now. Peace.
She on Ted now.
Shout out Acid Jacks, man.
Hey, man. Yeah, perfectly.
We appreciate you. You're part of the show
put.
now.
Yeah, unofficial fourth member. Perfectly put, bro.
Hey, man. Can't get better than that.
That might be the best. That might be the best title. Well, right now, that is the best title of a Breaking Bad episode, in my opinion, as of right now.
IFT?
Right now, yes.
Oh, yeah.
There might be some stuff later.
Next week up there.
Okay.
I got this one, the name of our show. I think that's up there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Next week, because it do the same thing as the half measures and full measures, is Moss and No Moss.
I thought that. Okay, I thought it was a connection. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Half measures is my, like, outside of like the Ozymandias or however you pronounce it, I always fuck it up. But half measures,
Ozymandias. Yeah.
Half measures is my blue comment. The show, the episode that I remember vividly, like going Sopranos, I said Blue Comet's my favorite, just off memory. And that's the same for Half Measures. And I'm curious to see if it holds up, but
Yeah.
it's right up there. With that being said, perfect way to get into the show. There will be spoilers and explicit content. Today's episode, we are on season 3, episode 4, Green Light. This is a double entendre of a title. Of course, it means Jesse's attempt to green light his own batch of blue meth and kind of get back in the game. And it also means Gus is running the green light on Walter's operation. He kind of started Walt to come out of retirement, and we'll discuss that as the episode goes on. This episode premiered April 11th, 2010, directed by Scott Weiland and written by Sam Catlin, and Breaking Bad is currently streaming on Netflix. Fellas, or Spike Lee, should I say, one of my favorite parts of the week, similar to an Acid Jack's email. Let's get a Spike Lee synopsis.
Absolutely, man. We getting into it, fellas. So these don't have to be long no more because I don't want to fuck it up for when we talk about it. But Jesse is back in the lab, people. Walt, he pays Ted a visit. Saul shows Walt his true colors, and Walt ain't dealing with it too well. And Gus has a plan to get Walt back in the lab. This is season 3, episode 4, entitled. Help me out, Rich.
It is entitled
Give me
Green
the
Light.
green light.
Give me the green light.
Green Light, man.
Let's get
I
into
just
it.
want to let y'all know, just for fuel. You know what's crazy? I didn't say this in the cold open. Jesse's RV, filling up his RV was $79.70. I filled up my motherfucking sedan for $82 the other day.
I put 50 in my tank yesterday, it was half full.
I'm not even.
Sedan.
I'm not even filling up.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, you paying per trip. It's like an Uber at this point. Like, nigga, I'm putting it per trip.
Are you crazy?
I got me fucked up.
Man, it's nuts, man.
With that being said, as we get into our first scene, I just want to let everybody know out there who's listening. There's a lot of you got me fucked up in this entire episode.
Oh yeah,
A lot of people got a lot of people fucked. Like, this is one of the most
man.
you got me fucked up moments. This is disgusting. You might be the worst human being ever type of moments in this episode. So we're going to start at the office of Saul Goodman. He has decided to start a class action lawsuit, for Flight 515. Anybody who might have been affected, emotional trauma, physical trauma. We got my man's in here trying on neck braces with his grandma. He knows Spanish to tell her to write that that cashier's check. Like, Spike is just a nasty ass dude. But the most important thing about this scene.
That's his name?
Excuse me, Saul. It's a nasty ass dude.
Damn.
My fault, man. My fault, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fraudulent slip.
Hey.
What is that? What is it? What is that called?
Freudian.
Yeah, Fraudian.
Yeah.
Damn, Rich.
My fault.
Spike is a nasty ass dude.
Jesus.
Hey, that might
call me the 69 God.
Hey, that was right there with hey, shut your bitch ass. Like that's right there with that. Like, I'm just playing. Like, bro, what?
The only difference is this one
Rich
was really
getting one
just,
in every week. He getting one in
Hey,
every week.
that one wasn't on purpose.
Hey.
Maybe that was my subconscious. Be like,
Hey,
oh,
he
shit.
about to be on what's your boy name that you had on the last episode? He about to be on that status where like y'all talking to each other.
Nick.
Yeah, he about to be on that Nick status in a minute.
That's what I think he's doing. That's some Cincinnati. That must be some Cincinnati shit.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, what
you know
it
what's
must
crazy?
be.
This is the first time where I'm like, damn, I really didn't mean to do that. Every other time, all right, I did that shit. But this time, I'm like, I didn't even mean that. My bad, man.
That's
My
good.
bad. Spike Lee. But Saul is on some nasty shit. But the important part about this scene is we see Mike come in. And we get a lot of insight into Mike this episode, I believe. But Mike comes in with the tape. From, of course, he planted the bugs at the White household, and they are playing the tape, and we hear the argument about Ted going back and forth. There was a great moment in this scene when Saul asks, is this a good thing or a bad thing? And then Mike does this point. Like, he doesn't even say a word. Just, nigga, keep listening. You're going to see. And Walt pretty much says, you know what? I'm going to pull up on this nigga Ted myself. We're going to see what's popping. And obviously, that's a bad thing at that point. Walt pulls up on Ted Beneke, and they say, hey, man, Ted's on a conference call. It might be a while. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. Walt said he wait. He ain't got nothing but time. He noticed Ted peeking through the blinds and had this great, the way that Bryan Cranston played this, had this great smirk like, okay, I see what's going on, and decided to harass Ted through the window. At this point, the whole company's down there. Skyler comes down to ask him what he's doing. He's trying to drag a plant and throw it through the window. It doesn't work. Like, he is pretty much going full force until he gets yanked up by security, thrown out, and right before it looks like he found another entry to get into the office, Mike comes, forces his ass in the car, and they pull off. Fellas, what do we think about the news that the scene of Saul and Mike listening to the tape all the way up to Ted actually approaching Walt actually approaching Ted, and Mike coming to make sure he saves his ass.
I have a question for y'all, and then I'll give my commentary on it. But why was this a bad thing for Saul and Mike?
Because they can't have Walt acting reckless out here starting fights in public.
Gotcha.
Bro, like, stay out the way, nigga. You stealing meth. You sell meth. We want you to have a low profile.
This is the episode that made me realize I hate Walter. I hate Walter White. I don't fuck with dude in the slightest. Like, he on my McNulty list, he on my Joffrey Baratheon list. Like, that's where he at with me already. Like, we ain't even got to get to the end. Like, right now,
That's
today,
crazy.
he's on that list for me. Just like this, not it ain't even the fact for me that he went up there to the office. It's the fact that the nigga didn't do nothing. Like, you cause all this ruckus, all this noise, and you didn't do nothing. Like, you couldn't even throw the plant through the window, bro. Like, this is why people look at you like they look at you. You're a joke.
I mean, he's 50 years old, Spike. You can relate. I mean, come on.
Man, figure it the fuck out, man. They blew in. That was good. I ain't even back. But look, figure it the fuck out, man. Before you go up there, have your plan together, bro. Like, oh, what did you think was gonna happen? This dude fucked your wife, and now he gonna sit and have a conversation with you? Like, come on, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
And I'm doubling back.
That's how you know.
And I'm finna fuck her again, nigga. When you leave, like, what we talking about? Like, you're nothing. You're nobody, bro. Like, what we doing? I ain't even gonna talk to you.
And I'm doubling back, and it feels even better because I know all of this.
I'm inviting your bitch to live with me. Nigga. Like, I'm gonna take your wife, bro. Like, what I need to talk to you about? She over here loving my heated floor. She's
this is
like,
the thrill.
Bed. Yeah, my linen and shit feel better than the bullshit y'all got over there at y'all's spot. I got your bitch, nigga. Ain't nothing to talk about. So, yeah, Walt is a Z. Like, he's nothing. He's a poop.
You know what's crazy?
What's it?
These are the moments. If I'm Ted, these are the moments. If I'm Ted, these are the moments I live for. First of all, I ain't gonna be fucking nobody's wife for one. But if some smoke did happen, nigga, I'm opening that door so quick. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do about
What you
Walter
gonna
White?
do?
Like, I want to see you try some shit. Like, I'm already stressed over my fucking taxes and finances. I need to blow off some things.
It's my win. Yeah, I need this little win.
In front of your wife. In front of your wife, yeah. But the fact that he is literally looking at him through this window trying to drag this plant, it's embarrassing. Like, whoa, man, take your ass home, bro. Your wife down here telling you to chill, the whole scene of it. Nah, bro. We ain't and that's a great point, Walt. I mean, Spike. Damn, I'm calling you everybody's name. Yeah. That's a great point, Spike.
Yeah.
You came up and did all this shit, ain't bust a fucking great.
See, and it sucks because
all them guns, you ain't gonna shoot nothing.
Bruh. And here's the thing too, like, us, I'm married, but I know y'all been in relationships before. The thing is, bro, like, if you're going to do a grand gesture to, like, get your girl back or, like, defend the honor or set your standard as a man, you better make sure you think it all the way out, because if it goes left like this, her estimation for you has just plummeted as a man. You're struggling. Everybody's looking at you like, what is he gonna do? He's like, this is a fear. Like, that's a fear. Not even like a fear, but it's a thought of mine. Like, if I gotta go into something, I gotta make sure I execute. And this right here, you can't walk away after this, because now not only did you embarrass her at work, and you made it messy for her at work, even though she started the messiness, but now you didn't even execute and crack dude. You ain't do anything.
You ain't do nothing.
So it's like, bro, you are so lame.
You just came up here and caused a scene, bro. You was on some.
And I'm still hitting her.
And I'm gonna fuck her tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck her tonight, bro.
Tonight,
good.
We gonna talk about this. We're going to laugh about this.
There is nothing more he would love to say than I'm banging your wife.
This is
Good.
the most
Good.
loser
Good.
shit that could happen to Walt.
Like,
man.
yeah,
That
that's
nigga-
crazy.
God, you a fucking loser.
But
my nigga.
I'm not mad him coming there because he did have to take that gesture. I'm not mad at him coming there. Like,
Smarter than
Only
that, man.
because
ain't
I
mad
would
at
say
him
that
going,
only
but-
because it's his wife.
yeah, it's like
That
he
was
got
his
it.
girl. Like you
yeah.
just got to understand the game. But Walt might not understand that because Walt don't get hoes.
No,
So
we
Walt
find that
wouldn't
out.
understand that that's the
We'll
game.
see
Like,
later
you know what I'm
in
saying?
this
Sometimes,
episode.
yeah. Because that's what his first visit. Fuck Ted. I'd have been, to little shorty crib, but he ain't got nothing. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Or I mean, he could have played it. Never mind.
What's even crazier is you blew up the spot. Like this is a little family-owned company. This ain't like.
Yeah, it's like 12 people that work here. Then you embarrassed your wife. Now she
Yeah, they
ostracized.
all looking at her crazy. Like they all looking at her crazy. Like we know what this is about. You ain't got to say nothing. If your husband up here wanting to fight Ted, we know what's going on. So now you got the scarlet
And they
letter
want
on
some.
you.
Oh, that's how you got your job back.
Yeah. You know how he should have played it. He should have had Saul look into the books.
But see, Skyler
He ain't have no
was
indication
cheating.
anything was wrong though.
It don't matter. It's like, hey, or have Mike track him.
Well, he
got-
didn't know Mike
Mike's,
at this point.
he too emotional. Walt too emotional for that. Like you
Wait,
just
did-
found
he
out
didn't-
your girl is.
He didn't know Mike. He know the extent of what Mike does. We
But he
learned
had-
later in this episode.
But he did
learned
have Mike
later what
track
did.
his wife though. He did have Mike track his wife, right?
Did he
Because what Saul was like alluding to
already? Already, you saying?
like before. That's how they got the. I mean, well, he didn't know about the bugs, but like, I thought that was the understanding. Like, I guess maybe Walt talked to Saul, and Saul put Mike on the job to track what is Skyler's moves. I thought that was understood. Maybe.
I think Saul was in charge of that. I don't think that was
Okay.
Walt. that
Well,
put
then
the
okay
tab
again.
on
So then he
Skyler.
still could have went.
Oh
to,
yeah.
So he still could have went to Saul, told Saul like, hey, how your guy track him.
Not too many people think that's smart when they're that emotional. Like, you know what I mean? I think it checks out for Walt to be like Walt is. It's a very odd Walt episode when it comes to him and his decision making. Like it's unlike anything we've really seen, unless I'm forgetting some moments. It's just very, he's very out of it and loopy. It's like, what the fuck is going on? You too smart for this. So I don't know. Any other thoughts on this scene?
Nah.
We good,
Oh,
we good.
well, I will say, I'll save it for later.
All right. So, like I mentioned, we ended that scene with Mike forcing Walt into the car, and of course, he was taken to Saul Goodman's office, and Saul is pretty much hosting an intervention for Walt. Look at the bright side. You know, you're not the first guy this has happened to. I caught my second wife sleeping with my stepdad. That's some ill shit. But on the real,
And he
could've been
lying.
arrested. Yeah.
That's hilarious that he's like, if you seen Better Call Saul, he's lying right here. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that jumped out to me.
The crazy part is, not the crazy part, but Saul really was on some like, bruh, you could have been arrested, man. Like, as your lawyer, I want the billable hours, but as your business partner, you can't be out here doing shit like that. Like, that's why this is an issue. That's why I had Mike come up there and see what's going on. And one of the things, this is Walt snapping back into Walt. The immediate, wait, hold up. How you know me and Skyler was having problems? Like, how'd you know to come up there to the job? Like, immediately figuring out, like, did you bug my crib? And Saul is, of course, on some, yeah, we did, but you pretty much basically told us to. Walt's on some, I don't know when I said that, I don't know what you're talking about. And Saul goes on to tell Walt she snuck off the reservation to get some dirty, damp, and deep. Listen, was Walt's reaction justified? When your lawyer's looking at you in your face.
Don't talk to my wife like don't talk about my wife like that, bro. I don't give a fuck what she did, nigga. I'm finna wrinkle up your shirt now, nigga. Fuck that.
My
Nah,
favorite
don't
part.
talk about it.
You know what my favorite part? You know what my favorite part of the scene is?
What?
Like, Saul said that shit and then continued the next sentence. Like, he said it so matter of fact. Like he expected no repercussions for it. he was about to continue his thoughts. Like, he ain't just say the illest shit ever, bro. That nigga said.
He said, and on the other hand, right after that. Nigga, who you talking to, bro?
Hey, listen.
Like,
Hey,
Yeah, nigga, we finna wrinkle this shirt up.
Hey,
We finna wrinkle this shirt up.
I didn't get to Ted, but I could get to your ass.
Yeah, nigga, yeah, exactly. And I took another L early in the day, man. Hell no, you're not gonna talk to me like
Hey,
this.
listen.
Nigga, were you serious?
So so that's what I wanted to say as far as I was going to allude to. I was saying before, I was saying this is probably the funniest episode of Breaking Bad so far because they have not been funny like at all to me, and I laughed numerous times in this episode, and I ain't laughed at all like maybe a time or two throughout 2 seasons, but this is like I laughed probably 3 or 4 times just in audacity and just like the optics. So this is already by far like the funniest. I say, okay, they're in their bag as far as humor. This is the type of humor you should go for with these type of characters.
Hey, look how Mike with the like.
Look how Mike picked him up off of Saul. That nigga grabbed his pants, bro.
Nigga, both of them, bro. Get the fuck on. He's sick of Walt. Everybody's sick of Walt shit, bro. But yeah, man, that shit was hilarious. That nigga Saul said that. Nuts. Oh, that's that grab you give when you about to give a motherfucker a wedgie.
Yeah,
bro.
You about to give him a swirly. Yeah.
Like Walt didn't even throw no punches, bro.
Oh my god.
He was just on top of dude. Like
that nigga Saul said, hey, he said it's so matter of fact though. He like she snuck off the reservation, get some dirty damn beef.
Shit.
But the other point is like, come on, bro. Ain't no other point. I gotta fuck you up right now.
Yeah, you stop playing with me, bro.
Yeah, so the look on Mike's face is comedy as well, just seeing them wrestling around. Like
and how
Danny
slow he
Glover.
Was
Danny Glover, I'm too old for this shit. Like, I ain't got time for these grown ass men to be doing this. And of course, Saul was continuing.
And Saul was so offended, though.
Walt.
Hey, he's talking about his $300 suit. Is that cheap or expensive? Because I couldn't figure out.
It's cheap.
It's just cheap. You just bought me
$300 for a suit is cheap. That is a cheap ass
$300 is a suit you expect Saul Goodman to wear.
That is a public defender price.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Untailored, goofy ass shoes with it.
Hey, tailoring is $300 on a good suit.
As
like,
is.
The tailoring gonna cost $300.
That's an as is suit right there.
Yeah, off the rack.
That ain't been tailored or nothing.
Yeah.
Walt fires Saul, and Saul says, well, fine, I won't launder your money anymore. That website is going down. Mike goes to take out the bugs. And, of course, Walt has an attitude the entire time, just bitchy. Like, the entire time, can't believe he's been bugged. Just that, similar to that privilege he showed in the scene with the cop. Like, and Mike just plays it so cool. He was like, man, make sure you get all of them. Every single one of them. I love Mike's response. Like, first of all, these things are $800 a piece. And B, you're not that interesting. So yeah, I'll get all of them. Like I'll make sure I get it. As he's walking to the car.
Hey, that's
insane.
That makes it.
I applaud Mike's patience.
I'm gonna say this, and if people ain't watched it, you may not know, but when you see this dynamic and see just how like Mike ain't going, it really makes it suck down the road.
Oh yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, just going down. Thanks, Mo, for that. I wonder what that means.
Nobody knows.
The real crazy thing is I don't know, and I want to get y'all answers on this. I don't know if I would have had the discernment to keep that information to myself. I guess it's because Mike's an ultimate professional. But you talking all this shit, barking all this shit, bro. Nigga, you almost got killed the other day. Nigga, that might be the first thing I say to Walt. Nigga, I stopped you from getting your head fucking cut off. Who the fuck you talking to, bro? Like, but he played it cool. Like, listen, Walt, it might not be the worst thing in the world to have somebody watching your back.
I think that speaks to the character that they're building up for Mike. That's why his character 100%. Is so. I think you said it. Like he's the perfect fucking character.
Mm-hmm. Like too perfect, almost.
It's almost too perfect. And these little moments like that speak to it because probably in any other show or in any other character, what you said, Rich, would have happened. Like they would have took the easy way out and been like, man, he almost died the other day, bro. And they would have left Walt to hang with it and wonder what he mean, whatever it may be. But no, that's not Mike. And we got 2 television shows showing us that that's not Mike. Yeah, that ain't what he do. Mm-hmm. It's so good. It's really good. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Yeah, absolutely. Any other thoughts on this scene as we already talked about the Saul and Walt fight, but Mike and taking out the bugs him letting him know, Mo, could you have held that to yourself? Would you have told Walt, man, I should have let them kill your bitch ass and walk off?
Hey, I would have told him.
Mo would have loved to say.
I know Mo would have told him.
Mo would have definitely told him, like, bro,
Your bitch ass almost died the other day.
yeah, next time the twins come through and want to chop your shit off, I'm gonna let them. Like, what? And just not say nothing else. Just don't explain it. We go to the next scene. Walt is at school, despondent in front of the entire class. It's a weird scene because you don't know what's going on. You think that maybe they're taking a test, but nobody's writing anything down. One student gets up, leaves, and come back, and the next thing we know, Principal Carmen's there. So Principal Carmen, they go to her office. She's trying to be cool. She knows Walt, known him for a while, tries to empathize. I can't believe, I couldn't even try to imagine what it is that you're going through. And Walt's getting up in the middle of the conversation, wandering around her office, asking about her dog. To which Carmen's like, yo, you okay? Everything cool?
Is he high?
It makes it seem like that, right? And she pretty much says, listen, man, you've been absent a lot. When you have been here, your behavior's been pretty much like this. Like, what's going on, my nigga? You good? I'm concerned about you. She said, I'm concerned about you. The nigga said, thank you. Like, once again, are you good? She asked if she needs to call Skyler. And he said, nah, we can figure this out ourselves. And leans in for the kiss. One of the most cringeworthy moments that I've seen on the show so far. Carmen's disgusted, appalled, gets up, and then next thing we know, that's Walt's last. This is Walt's last episode as a teacher for all those out there wondering. Like, he's not a teacher anymore in the series after this. What do we think about this scene with him at the school and in Carmen's office?
Disgusting. This is a disgusting Walter White episode. And again, this is why
I tell y'all niggas beforehand, bro.
This is why I added him to my list. Like McNulty, like this is why I added him to that. Like, man, he's a nasty dude. I would be so offended if I were her. Like, look at her. Like absolute smoke show, as they would say in The Sopranos.
Yeah, exactly.
And you leaning in to get, man, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here, what makes you think you even got a chance at her?
Well, he got Skyler. She's like 12 years younger than him, 8 years younger. I can't remember what we figured out. So maybe he's still
Skyler ain't even in her league though.
She not.
You would admit that, right?
Yeah, of course.
And what I'm saying, so like,
but the principal has been given off. Where did this
come from?
I mean, no, he's out of pocket. No. We stand with women, but we've seen kind of there. It's like she maybe unintentionally like giving these weird signals. I've been.
No, she just that's her. She just in her bag. She just sexy.
Which that's what I'm saying. Unintentional.
Yeah.
But it's just like kind of. Are you okay? Are you come back and sit down right here? Like.
She should have smacked the shit out of Walt.
We shouldn't even be sitting on the couch.
True.
It's just she been.
I mean, she's trying to show concern though. She's trying to be like, I'm here.
She never seen that. I think she probably look at Walt
like really think he
old
fucked
man,
up.
like the nice old man at the school. Like
I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
I don't think she ever looked at it like the creepy old man. It was just
I feel sorry for your mother.
Yeah, man.
She said, what is wrong with you?
That was great acting.
Oh man,
that was great acting.
It was great.
It was, but again, this is another funny moment I was rolling at. I was like, bro.
And then the post of it, like him sitting there like that, like, bro, what's wrong with he had to be on drugs? It had to be like he had to be like high or something, drunk, like he was inebriated. He definitely had to be inebriated. There's no way like he was sitting in class. Yeah, there was no way he was sitting in class like that, did this to that lady, the principal, and then sit there like that at the end without being. He definitely was on something.
He's drunk off of that IFT, bro. Like that's he's sitting in class and they just looking at him like they're focused and he ain't said a word. He ain't gave a lesson. He ain't wrote on the board. He's drunk off that IFT. He have not.
Hey man,
been
as
right
a man,
since.
It's just certain things that you gotta accept, and Walter should accept. Like, yeah, Ted is the nigga that can fuck my wife.
He should. Well,
that should be. That shouldn't be hard for him to process.
Well, he gonna get there.
If he being realistic with himself.
He gonna get there. Like
he should understand why Skyler fucked Ted. Like he should understand that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I ain't got nothing else to add, man. This shit crazy. This shit crazy.
Hey, is this worse than the avocado when she had the avocado on? And he was trying to get it in.
That's a whole different type of nasty.
It's just as bad. I think it's just as bad.
It's bad. All right.
It just doesn't. It's weird more than anything. Like if it was more, if he was acting normal and did it out, it still would have been weird. But the fact that he was all over the place and the fact that he really like, what made you think that this was gonna go down or she was interested in anything like that? I don't know. It was just so odd behavior. Like I said before, it was just an odd episode for Walt. Marie, she drops off Hank at the airport. He's convincing her again that he needs to go to El Paso. You know, you talk about DC all the time. This is how you do it. You take the assignments, you do the work, you grind it out. But really, as we know as viewers, he's trying to convince himself that he wants to go to El Paso. As soon as Marie, and Marie also asked him, what about last time? And Hank shrugs it off. In true Hank fashion, you know what I mean? He doesn't want to really deal with his feelings. He's dropped off, and we see him get a phone call from the sheriff. The sheriff found some of the blue stuff. He mentioned that he was supposed to get on the flight, but he abandons his flight to go check out the lead. This is obviously just a setup to more things that happen in the episode. But any thoughts on this scene with Hank and seeing him pass up on a flight to see what's going on with this blue stuff?
It's the storyline that we've been alluding to the whole series: big fish, small pond.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be in New Mexico. Like I don't even really understand why this is a thing in the storyline. To be honest with you, like y'all don't gotta hammer this home for me. I get it. I got it when it first happened. Like this don't gotta keep happening. Like we know he belongs in Albuquerque. Like that's it. Like it shouldn't be no more to this. So like
was that what the end? Because once again, this is going back to my brain of I've only seen it once. It does have me thinking like, what's the end result of this? Like, what are we building up to? I know there's a big moment that I believe happens this season in a parking lot. I'm pretty sure that's this season.
It is.
Is this what this is leading up to? Like, it just makes me think, like, what? Why are we keep? Okay, got you. Why are we still playing around with this?
Same with me with the rewatch. The way I look at it, and I think maybe what they're getting at is it's this thing of like we've been saying, big fish, small pond. But he hasn't quite made that big catch, so to speak, big bust, pause.
Fake big fish.
You know, I mean, yeah, it probably just because people fall off or move on and he just happened to still be around. But like, he hasn't done it. So it's like he's really looking to lock in on something particular. If he goes out to El Paso, he's now back at the bottom. You know, I mean, he's no longer the big fish. He's just another, which we've seen in the previous episode when it was the turtle guy, where it's like, okay, you're just another agent, FBI, you know, detective or whatever. So I think he likes his respect and what he gets in Albuquerque. But I'm with you on that, Spike. It's like, bro, we don't really need this. It's just this kind of trying to make him this more complex character, and it just doesn't. It doesn't work because I don't. Because we don't get an explanation unless you can allude to that later. But I don't know if we get an explanation of what it is. I mean, I'm glad that they doubled down like with his, you know, his superior saying, hey, bro, it's a yes or no. Like, I'm glad they got that out the way. But like this kind of teetering thing, and we still don't really know what is your problem. Like, I don't know. I'm glad he's back in Albuquerque. I'm over the whole, like, are you going out there? Like, bruh.
Yeah, it don't really go nowhere. It don't, like, I would appreciate more, like, I guess they did it with him investigating the blue meth. Like, I don't care about him going somewhere else and being apprehensive about it. Like, I don't, that means nothing to this series.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this literally goes nowhere. Like, when you just say, like, allude, because I've watched it more than, it means nothing. All of this stuff means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, maybe I forgot something and we get there later. But to me, what I remember in my mind from watching it 2-3 times, like none of this shit means nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would prefer more him and Marie stuff.
That him and Hank stuff, I like him and Gomi stuff, like
him
any
and
of
Gomi
that.
stuff,
Like whatever. Like just I don't need this.
Yep.
I don't give two shits. Like, and why Marie mad? Like, man, shut
Right,
up.
because she the one she's the one that pushing
She
him to go.
wanted him to go to the job. Like this whole
I don't know.
storyline is off whack.
Right.
You know what you know what I've always assumed that it was that Marie's issue was, that he never talked to her about what happened the last time. Like you're going back. Like I had to wait on you and mend you and get you back together.
Good point.
Like I saw you in the room.
You were sitting in dark rooms and shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
good point.
and I saw you fake it when people came, so you could try to seem like you this macho guy. Like you still have. He probably still has never set her down and explained what his feelings were and what really happened. And that's probably what's really pissing her off. Like you ain't even, because I'm not about to send you back out here if you come back and do the same bullshit. So you either got to tell me or what. So that was my assumption on it.
Man,
I would much rather have it. It does make me, I don't know, whatever. This whole Hank storyline, even though it gives us a good Gomi moment and stuff like that later this episode, it is what it is.
Yeah, I would have loved, and again, it could be cheesy, it could be corny, whatever. My opinion, I would have loved a crossover where Dr. Melfi was in El Paso. I mean, it was in Albuquerque for somehow I would have loved it. Like it's just like a one-off. Yeah, just a one-off thing, or you like, oh, even if she wasn't even called Dr. Melfi. I mean, I ain't tripping. Just her being there, I would have loved something like that. Would have made me go like, "Whoa, they get it," But yeah.
Matt's out here rolling his eyes. Like Matt's out here rolling his eyes. Like, man, get over it.
I bet Matt get it. He probably be like, "Yeah, you know what? That would have been interesting."
I get it.
I get it,
fellas. We gotta go to this next scene, man, and I don't even know where the fuck to start with it.
That's why I say this episode fried, bro.
It is. It's super fried. This is Breaking Bad. We've been looking forward for a long time. As we started this podcast, it's like, damn, when do we get to Breaking Bad? This episode was Breaking Bad.
The episode before that you said
the episode before. Like this, now we in the world. It's like, oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah. This is what people remember.
Yeah. You're right.
The slow build of the scene, bro. The way it started, the way it ended.
The box on the roof. Bro.
Yo, hey, Walt ain't never been punching his face for real, bro. You can tell by the way he be talking to people. Because who the fuck is you talking to, bro?
Bruh.
Oh, shit. All right, hold on, man. So Walt, obviously he's walking out of the school with his box, man. So we know what happened with Walt. They got him up out of there, man. He pretty much, whatever the line is just short of sexual harassment, that's what it was. I don't know if that was fully sexual harassment. Maybe it was. But you were right there. Yeah, I figured as much in the workplace. They got Walt up out of there. Jesse pulls up to see Walt. Does a little subtle wave. And honestly, y'all, the scene seems oddly civil between the two. Mm-hmm. Right? There is no animosity. There is no you didn't do this. There's been a separation between the two. Seems like catching up with an old friend.
There you go.
Well, I'm good?
Yeah, you good.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Almost seems like catching up with an old friend. Mm-hmm. Jesse pretty much tells him, listen, man, I want to get back in the game. I want to know what's going on. And Walter sounds like a disappointed father figure. Like, nah, you don't have to do this. Your sobriety. Why are you doing this? Jesse tells him it's the one thing I'm good at. And I love this moment where Walt says, that's not true. You're good at a lot of things, son. And Jesse says, what?
Like what? He changed the subject.
He didn't even change. He didn't even answer. He just said, what about your sobriety? I can't name one thing you're good at. Walt says you're not interested in going back in the game, and Jesse pretty much tells him, listen, I'm actually not here to ask you to join me. I got some shit that I cooked up. And we have this contrast of Jesse being so proud of the work that he did on his own compared to what we saw in season 1. Now we thinking Walt is pretty much on some, Jesse's so proud of the work, he wants Walt's approval. And Walt's looking at it like, what the fuck did you do? You stole my recipe. This shit cloudy. You stepping on my shit. It's no lie. It's the Frank Lucas Blue Magic speech in American Gangster. I built a brand. My shit is pure. You making this blue shit, you put it out on the streets and they think it's my shit, You got me fucked up. You cut me in? No. I cut you in. Like, we get the nastiest Walt power trip, and him and Jesse going at it, and Jesse pretty much saying, fuck it, I'll get the job done myself, pulls off with Walt stuff on top of his roof, which made it even more funny as this nigga just having a terrible fucking go at it. Fellas, I'm going to pass it over to y'all. What are your thoughts on this scene as we see a Jesse and Walt reunion?
I hate to sound like a broken record, but this is the episode that put Walt on my fucking list. Like, Jesse should have smacked the shit out of him, bro. Really, I don't even need your approval. Like, I can go straight to Saul and be like, look, I got this. Saul would have bought it. This the blue stuff is close enough. Saul don't fucking know. I'm coming up to you doing you a favor, really. You just got fired. I know you did. You trying to lie about that shit. You got a box. Ain't no reason you walking out of your job with a box other than you just got fired. And then you want to be judgmental about my cook process that I did and I'm trying to get back on my feet. Man, I'll smack the shit out of you out here in this parking lot. Walt, don't stop playing with me, bro. So yeah, this is another one of those scenes that just added to like me and what I said at the beginning of the episode. Walt on that list of TV characters for me now.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like this episode. I mean, he's taken a lot of L's throughout this process. Got some dubs, a few, but this is just these moments in this episode just make you just be like, bro, like, how do you think I would actually root for this guy? Well, not even root. How do y'all think we're supposed to like get behind this guy more than anything? Like, he's a thug, he's a gangster, he's a kingpin. Nothing about him is like that. You know what I mean? Again, we seen him throw the little fake meth bomb. That was weird. He'll come back.
Is it still recording?
Yeah, it's still recording.
I don't know if it's still recording.
Yeah, it's still recording.
Okay.
He says laptop restarted, about to log back in. Okay. But it's like he's so lame, dude. Like, you know, you see him like he's going back and forth. He's downplaying it. It reminds me of the Denzel scene from Training Day when he was with Officer Hoyt, and you know he grabbed the little drugs from the little kids off the street and he came in the car. He's like, "Yeah, it's garbage. You know what I mean? Like that whole thing, and then he hit that, and then he flipped it on like, "Oh, I know you like to get wet though." You know what I mean? So this is that moment for me where it's like, and then he was like, "Oh, you probably use this," and he was like, "Nah, I ain't use that. I use this," and he knew. And it's just like now you're like, "Oh, I cut you in," and it makes him seem so lame. Where it's like, how did this guy become the guy, or is he really the guy for real? Because it's like, I don't see it now. Like this dude is.
What in the hell?
This episode made me. I was just want to say real quick, Rich. This episode made me understand why people treated Walt like they did, as we were referencing earlier in this series. This episode 1,000,000% made me understand it. Like, oh, you are a poop putt. You are a like secondary thought. Like no one, you're the person that gets the left-handed hand job on your birthday. That's you. Like he embodied that this whole episode.
Mm-hmm.
This is Act talking about Nashville. Like when you just look at him, and just think to yourself, like, bro, I swear on everything if I was in front of you, I violate you in a whole different way. Like, you know what I mean? It's you look at Walt to what you said, Mo. Nah, not even. Shut up. Like Mo, like you said it. You look at it and say, like, how did this guy become the guy?
Boy,
that's what I think of Act. Like, how do you have a platform so big that you can just get out here and say this dumb shit and people actually listen to you? That's the same thing. If I'm Jesse and I'm sitting here staring at Walt as he's looking at my work, my product,
bruh.
Nigga, I'll slap fire out your bitch.
Yeah, man, get out of my car. Get out of my car, bro. Get your little box. Get the fuck out of my car, nigga. I don't even need you. I was really just doing you a favor by telling you this. I don't even really need you. There's a way I could go about this way. It ain't got shit to do with you.
Yeah.
You already done taught me. Like what we talking about right now? And you got the nerve to be mad, man? Shut up. Stomp a hole through you out here in this parking lot, bro. You think getting fired was the worst thing to happen to you today? I'm gonna beat your ass in this parking lot in front of that principal and these students. And let's see how you go in. Yeah,
cancer or not, nigga. Like, hey,
yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Stop playing with me.
He already done put hands on Jesse before, put hands on Walt before.
Yeah, shout out to Charlie Murphy, man.
Yeah, nigga.
Hands and feet, bro.
Yeah, all that.
All that.
Hands and feet,
All
man.
that.
Stop
Stop
playing
playing
with
with
me.
me, bro.
Yeah, hey, well, like I said, the whole scene. We're gonna move on to the next one. Was just it went from him calling him son, the whole nine to the whole like. I know Jesse was probably sitting there like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like I wouldn't even expect it. Have y'all ever went to somebody to have a conversation and you thought it was about to be some cool shit and they flipped? Like, oh, I didn't even know it was gonna be like that.
I've had those
Yeah,
calls.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
you
Me
happened to me
you
too.
you
before.
really hating. You're like,
Yeah, and you'd be like, "What?
yeah,
Is you
that's
serious right
yeah,
now?"
yeah. That's when you be like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I've
That's
had
why.
them.
That's why you can't
Yeah,
share everything with everybody. That's
right.
when you had that moment to yourself. Yeah.
Right.
Um, yeah, man. Anything else to say about this scene?
Nah.
Uh, Skyler, back at Benekeys, man. Skyler's at the copy machine. She's in a daze. She's kind of staring off until the secretary comes in. Skyler looks at it as an opportunity to, be friendly, make a little small talk, starts talking about the day dragging along, and she gets the little, you know how white people do. They get a little smirk and a little, I can't really explain it, but y'all know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
we know.
Just
Yeah.
that little,
No, everybody knows.
Yeah.
yeah, so she gets one of those, and we can tell old girl ain't fucking with her. It's a continuation of the earlier scene. Now we know how you got this job, why you're back. You're a home wrecker. We don't fuck with you. But that goes, and I'm gonna hand this over to my man's Mo. We get into a Mo moment. We go directly from the copy machine to the moans on camera. We don't see anything on camera. We're not at full blown Mo moment, but we are starting to get there with the moans in the background. Ted and Skylar are getting it in. It's almost, so much to the point where Skylar's whatever she doing to that nigga, it got him asking her to move in. Like, why don't you just come and move in with me? I've had a lot of life experiences, y'all. A lot of
Got
life
that
experiences.
wop. Got that wop on him.
The come on and move in. Skylar out here doing some other shit, like Acid Jack said.
What we said.
Skylar changing.
What we said last week. What we said. We said it last week, bro.
Why don't, with the dead serious face, why don't you just move in here?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Until she brought up the son, then he was like, never mind.
Yeah, man. Skylar said, man, I got too much shit going on, man. I don't want my son to hate me. I know what it's gonna look like. People at the job hate me, man. I'm not trying to get that stress. And we see Ted ask, what happened with you and Walt? Things seem to be pretty civil. Where'd it go wrong? She mentioned she didn't feel comfortable talking about it. He said, listen, man, I'm just asking so I don't make the same mistake. And of course, she says, I would be amazed if you did the same thing. Fellas, what are we thinking about?
Listen, man. Every man that's ran into that, I need this every night. That's what every man that's ran into that. It ain't a man walking this earth that ain't ran into that, man. I need this every night. Like, you finna come say, like, we need to figure out how you finna get over here every night. Like, or you staying here, one or the other. Every man is.
Hey, that drawer. Hey, these two drawers right here, them yours.
You got that. You got
them
that. You need
drawers,
space.
that's all
You need
you.
space in the bathroom. I got you. Like whatever you need. Put your little products in there.
Yeah, like what you about to do? What you about to do? Right.
You staying here tonight. What we finna watch? Like,
boy, like, listen. You want breakfast in the morning? Like,
yeah. What you think about for breakfast in the morning? You trying to go get something? You want me to cook?
Yeah.
That's where Ted at.
Yeah.
We can do it. That's where Ted is at. I think this scene was really good in the sense of we saw what happened with Walt earlier and how clocked out Skyler is. Like, it don't even matter. I ain't even go home to this nigga to talk to him about him coming up to my job and doing it. I went to the boss house and got railed again. Like, that's what it is. That's what I'm on right now. And I don't blame her. Like, again, it goes to what we were talking about in this rewatch more so than ever. It's like, I
got a question.
Skyler. I'm Team Skyler, bro.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, I think so.
I get it, bro.
I think so. Yeah. Quick question: which time you think was better for Ted, the revenge time or the frustration? Because those are the two emotions of her coming.
Right here.
This one.
That nigga came up there and embarrassed me.
He upped it.
I gotta, the people at the office looking at me funny.
Yeah.
She put that thing on him, buddy. Like, she showed out. I promise. She showed her ass this time.
Yeah, for sure.
That first one, when she was apprehensive, like I don't know if I want to do this. I'm just really mad at Walt. So like, I'm saying, but this one right here,
Yeah. You're right.
she came in there with a point to prove.
Yeah.
The nigga said, "Why don't you come and move in here?" That lets you know everything you need to know.
I didn't even know your mouth could do that.
I didn't even know you could do all that.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Jeez.
Good God.
But Skyler, yeah.
When you learn that, who taught you that? Can I
What you
get that
taught you
every
that?
night?
Man, what?
Can I get that all the time? I can always have that. It's gonna be the same.
Move
It's
that
gonna be
in.
like
move
like that
that
every
in.
time. Yeah.
Hey, see, Carmella, she need to go to the school of Skyler. She need to go to school of Skyler. Yeah.
She ain't had it. I ain't know you could do that.
Nah, not at all.
When the chick hit you with the I ain't know you could do that, she got you.
Yeah. She out here writing her own ticket. She definitely writing her own ticket for sure.
Yeah.
And she definitely and she hit him with the that was normal. That was regular. That was
Like a slight word.
It's a Thursday. Nigga, it's a Thursday at 6. Like, nigga, imagine turning up. Like, come on.
And the contrast that in comparison to the pilot with the left hand Jackie, it's like, wow, you know.
That's another thing too.
That would make me even. Now that's what's gonna make me mad. That's worth going up to Bennicke's about.
Yeah, that's why you throwing.
I know you can do this. You can do this right here. You give me the left hand. Like, come on,
the left hand Jackie.
Come on, bro. I kill everybody in here.
Straight up. Hey.
I'm sure. Hey. I kill everybody in here, bro.
Straight up, bro.
Do to me what you just did to him.
Man, what? Man, listen to me, bro. You searching eBay? And I'm getting the left hand jack off on my birthday, and you just broke this nigga off? Oh,
boy,
if he got superpowers, bro, everybody gotta go. Everybody
this nigga asking you to move in? Like, what? Yeah, nigga, give me my 20 years. Give me my 25 years.
Man, straight up. That was a great scene. That was a great scene.
Move in is nuts, bro. Like that's because it's so true. It's dangerous. We know Ted gone. Ted gone. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the business. I need you. Everything else gonna work itself out.
I need that. Oh, and I need it every night.
Boy.
Oh man. Going back to what I said at the beginning of this episode, a lot of people got a lot of things fucked up. This scene right here, if I'm Gomez, bro, I understand why he had to have a conversation with her. Because what the fuck are we doing? We see Hank and Gomez talking to a meth head about where he got the blue meth, and it's a shit show. This dude doesn't know what the guy's name was. It started with an M. He had 10 pants. Maybe it wasn't this name. He grabbed his head. No usable information, but Hank is acting like it is. Hank is acting like he has a lead. And Gomez pretty much says, man, like, why you reaching, man? Like, this don't make no sense. That could be an old batch. This could be a copycat. We don't know what's going on. And you taking that dude's word for it? Like, nah, man. What we doing? Like, what's going on? Why you chasing this so hard? Hank gets on tough guy mode. I'm really tired of getting second guessed. Get on board to find somewhere else to work. Get a transfer. And which Gomez says, man, do you need to talk to someone? Talk to someone similar to Marie. Just kind of brushing off this whole anything's wrong with me scenario. He says, talk to who? Like playing dumb with the whole thing. Gomez even tried to be on some friendship. Like, hey, man, listen, I ain't trying to step to you. I ain't even trying to play you like that, bro. I'm just worried about you. Like, we've been partners for X amount of years. I care about you as a human being. I'm worried about you. Puts the hand on the shoulder. Hank can't even accept that. Tells him, get your hand off my shoulder. Don't need none of that. Gomez walks away knowing it is what it is. Hank is on some bullshit. I feel Gomez on this. What is y'all opinions on Hank's behavior? Anything else to add compared to what we already said about him in the earlier scene?
I appreciated this scene because it gave me a line to add to my life in the sense of this is your brain working at maximum capacity. Like, I just want to make sure, because I'm gonna start using that. I'm gonna start using that when people talk to me. Like, this is your brain working at maximum capacity. That's it.
Another good line in the scene was when he was walking out and said, "Remind me to get that vasectomy." Like, people like this make me not even want to like.
He don't even have kids. That was the craziest line about it.
That is the
Yeah,
craziest
man.
line about it.
Yeah, I don't even want to take the. I don't want to take the risk of bringing somebody in the world this dumb.
Boy.
I'm not in full disagreement with you, Rich, about Gomi in this episode. Well, excuse me, in this scene, but I also feel Hank too. Like who are you, bro? Like stop. Who you talking to in the sense of you need to talk to somebody and putting your hand on my shoulder? I'm the big dog here.
There's a
Hank has
thing.
established that. Yeah, Hank has
There's a
established
thing.
that.
There's
You're
a
like, so
thing.
stop playing with me like you can talk to me. Like you can't talk to me like this. I'm sorry. Like it's just it's not happening.
Well, here's
So I
what
got where Hank was coming from. Go ahead.
Well, that's because Gobi found out. We not. You know, your coworker find out like y'all not tight, like they think you is. Like Gobi found out, bro. I don't care how many years we've been working together. We not tight
I
like
don't
you
fuck
think.
with you. Yeah, I don't fuck with you like
Get
that.
your
What
head,
you
get your
doing?
fucking hands off of me, like
Yeah,
Denzel.
fuck
Like,
you
bro,
doing?
we not what you think we are, bro. Like, stop playing with me. That shit is funny. Like when he hit him with the stink face. It's like, bro, and it's and you know how it is. It's like everybody can't just tell you, hey, maybe you need to talk to somebody, because our mind
Yeah, like
go
what are you
right
talking
to
to?
go right to, oh, you think I'm crazy, and what gives you the authority to tell me I'm crazy?
Thanks.
And that's
Who
where
you talking to, bro?
Hank was. So, bro, that face he does it later a few times with Walt, but that face. Oh man, it was priceless. It's like, man, get your hand off me, bro. Like that
He
whole
did the head snap and everything. Like
everything,
you talk
bro,
to somebody. Like nigga, who you
bro.
talking
Like
to?
that
Talk
was
to.
like,
He said, "Hey, talk to who?" Like, hey, man, Hank funny as fuck for real.
you really
Hey, and he called him bro. I ain't trying to step on your toes, bro. Like, man, who you like, nigga? I don't know you.
bro. I'm your authority. Who you calling, bro?
Like, what we
Hey,
doing right now?
That was good.
Gomez hit the Weebay meme like, oh, that's what we on. Like I thought we was tight. Yeah, he found out real quick, nigga.
You acting totally different.
Yeah, you can get your
Oh
paper.
shit! Hey,
You
that's
can get your
a
papers and
classic.
transfer.
That's a
quick.
classic white man for you.
Oh
Like,
man,
nigga,
that was
what, what you thought this was? Like, what?
Hey, he got the head on the shoulders.
Yeah,
I mean, head on the
that was a
waist.
classic white
Oh,
man
man,
move right
super
there.
white
Like,
man
nigga,
vibe.
who you talking to? Like what?
Like,
Oh,
hey, don't get it twisted.
shit.
I'm still ahead of this country now.
It's my country. This is my country.
This is still
that
my
was
country.
what Hank was on right
Yeah,
there. This
he
is my
definitely
country.
was. I'm still making America
Facts.
great now.
We go to Saul's office, man. He gets a visit from Jesse. And he's like, nah, nigga, it's too late. I try to get you to get back and sell. Walt done lost his mind, deals off the table. Jesse doesn't say a word. He just throws the meth on the table. Says, listen, man, you know the guy that knows the guy. I'm trying to get in business. I want to meet the plug. Very quick scene. Any thoughts on it?
No,
Nah.
I liked it. Yeah, it was good. It made sense.
Big
I
dog
liked
play.
it.
Big dog play.
Yeah, big
But,
dog
yeah.
play. This is what he should have did before he even pulled up. Like this shows, even though Jesse is trying to be the bad guy and he's convinced himself that he's a bad guy, this shows that he still is like a good person because he went to go talk to Walt first. He could have did this first. Like I didn't even have to talk to Walt. I did that because me and you I thought were cool, and you hit me with the bullshit. So I'm gonna just go talk to Saul because that's the connect. Really, I don't need you. So I think this showed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Same thing. You about to say something?
I was just gonna say, you got to keep in mind, Walt brought him in. Walt is right in that sense. I brought you in, even though you
He
were.
did, but I still don't need you though.
No, now that's true. Two things
You
can
on
be
some
true.
bullshit right now.
But Walt brought you.
Yeah, you
Walt-
brought me in, but you on some bullshit right now.
But
I
Walt,
pulled up to you. I told you to play. Like I told you what I was going to be on. You was like, "Oh, this is mine." Like, man, get out of here, bro.
yeah, but
I'm going straight to the plug. Dude.
you still got to remember, if it wasn't for Walt, you wouldn't have had millions, and
True.
you wouldn't have been able to get that house that you got.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
So as much as we hate Walt, it's like.
But now you're on bullshit though.
That's true. That's true too. I'm just laying out
You know
all.
what
I'm
I'm
just
saying?
laying out
Like-
all of it. Yeah, no doubt.
Jesse, like I'm Jesse playing with the cards he was dealt. I tried to come to you and like have you help me
That's
and
fair.
do these things, but like nah, like you was on bullshit.
You're using your
You
feelings.
out of here.
Get you 12 white folks and take that shit to trial.
You're right.
Straight up. Straight up, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. Like I owe it to you, sure. Thank you, but now I got the plug and I'm about to make shit shake. Speaking of, one of the better moments in this episode, Gus and Mike. This is our reveal as viewers that Mike is the buffer between Saul and Gus. Like Mike is the one. Like when Saul says he has a guy or he knows a guy that knows a guy, we know that Mike is the person that has all of this. So we learn a lot about these two in this scene. Not only is that Mike is the buffer, but he also gets shit done. He gets information. Now, this man has medical records about a cancer patient, clear black and white. Pretty much says, hell, his health is good. He's gonna live for a couple years, but things are fucked up at home. I don't know if he's gonna come back to cook for you. We also learned that Gus is just observing. He wants to look at it as an investment. One of the most telling signs about Gus, two things. One, I don't use violence as a motivating factor. Like, violence is only going to go so far. He's smart enough to understand that. So he's trying to find another angle, and he's patient enough to figure out what that's going to be in order to get what he wants from Walt. And once Mike tells him, hey, Jesse wants to sell, he wants to work with you. Similar to what Walt told Jesse, my guy's not going to work with junkies. That's exactly what Gus says. I don't work with junkies. And Mike said, I thought you was going to say that. It makes sense, especially with him and Walt being on the outs, cats and dogs. They ain't beefing. I mean, they ain't getting along. And the brilliance of Gus in this moment, in real time, to say, I can use this to my advantage. I need him to come back cooking. This is how you do it. Because he saw it in real time. Walt is so egotistical. He's so maniacal about this shit that if I start taking a lesser product, he won't stand for it. And we already saw it as viewers in the scene with him and Jesse. But he looked at it in real time and said, I got to wait for him to get back. And I'm going to use it to my advantage. What do we think about this scene with Gus and Mike and all the things that we learned about them?
This scene is a great precursor for how good of a villain that Gus is. This is one of the scenes that make you realize, like we were talking about Lalo earlier. This is one of those scenes you're like, he elite. He know his shit. Like he own it. You don't even know where it goes from here. If it's your first time watching it, or if the rewatch you don't remember, but it's still really good in the sense of you're not dealing with a regular person. Like think of his you got a kingpin pulling up in a fucking what is it, a Volkswagen? A Subaru?
A Volvo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like all of this was so good, how they played it, how he talked to Mike, his thought process and not or wanting to work with Jesse. Like you've seen it. And if you know the series, you know where it grows to. I thought this was really good.
Yeah, I liked it. Just and it makes you, again, if you've seen Better Call Saul, it's so intriguing to know like how it all came together, and they did an excellent job. That's all this scene made me just think more of the like Better Call Saul, the connection of his Mike's relationship with Saul and how that happened at the little little parking spot thing or whatever, and then the same thing with him. So that's more of what it is, just this connection, and then also just the, like I said, him driving the Volvo. That was the thing that stood out to me the most. Is like these people in this world are super subtle, and Walt is not.
I agree. Hank is out here dodging calls from the higher ups. Right, he's supposed to be in El Paso, but he is out here on the side missions trying to find out more about Heisenberg and the blue meth. And we see him pull up to the gas station that Jesse was at the beginning of the episode. He talks to the same clerk, and he's pressing her, trying to get a description of where this meth came from. For all you boys and girls out there listening and at home, the cops don't know shit except for what you tell them. Okay? A lot of times they dig for information. This is a prime example of such, because this is the easiest. I have no idea what the fuck you talking about. I have no idea where you got this from. Like, I don't know what is that, drugs? I would have kept that story. That's supposed to be some kind of drug. Like, I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. Like, I don't know. I ain't got that little bag, but I'm playing dumb because you have no evidence unless I tell it myself, and that's exactly what she did. He probably knew it. She ain't built for this, and he starts going in trying to get a description. Sees a camera, asks if it works, and I thought this was a hilarious moment. When she looks, she's already rattled, and then she looks at the camera, looks at him, and starts crying again to let you know, like, that camera don't work. And this fool's outside scanning the area, sees an ATM. Now I know a lot of people out there think this is the same ATM that smashed Splooge's head, but it's not. Even though it has the red stuff on the bottom, they confirm that it's not the same ATM. But he's looking at this area, sees the ATM, thinks to himself, I wonder if I can get a camera from here. I want to ask y'all real quick because as much as Hank is on some bullshit right now, is this and there's another moment later in the episode. Is he doing good police work at the moment?
You're only smarter than people that are dumb. Like that's the epitome of what we've been talking about as far as his police work and who Hank is in his world. He's an okay cop. He's not great. He ain't Columbo. He ain't Matlock. He ain't none of those people. He's just an okay cop. Like he's good for Albuquerque. And I think this scene, this is the epitome of that. Like, yeah, he did get the ATM footage in the sense of that, but even here talking to the girl, like she got out of it, and she's a novice. She ain't no, but like you should be able to get that information out of her if you're a good cop. I feel like.
I disagree.
Okay.
Because he got the RV information from her. He got the description information from her, which it's better than what he got from the other guy saying. I think his name was Mel. He had brown pants, and I like what Rick said as far as the whole thing of like they don't know anything unless you give it to them. It's like this is a hard lesson that a lot of people got to learn, like later in life, where it's like
lawyer.
Yeah, stick. Yeah,
that's the word you guys need to know if you in this is lawyer. I don't got nothing else to say with that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
Shit to say.
5. Yeah, so, but I do think he's doing good police work. I think seeing the ATM there, and he puts it together later in the episode where he's like, oh, it doesn't have a front tag, so that definitely tells me it's Albuquerque. I think he's doing good police work here. I think again, I'm only judging off of Albuquerque standards because he's not anywhere else. So I would say he's doing good police work at this moment.
But Albuquerque, I agree with you.
Shout out to ABQ. Breakfast at the Whites, y'all. Walt's playing with the cereal. Flynn is confused. Skyler has the paper over her face. This is a fucked up time for the Whites. Very fucked up. Flynn is asking about how long Walt is going to be off of work. And Skyler just looks disgusted as she hears Walt tell another lie about what's going on. And he probably rushed it back too soon. All of that. Flynn says, hey, maybe Dad can babysit Holly now that he'll be at home more. And you don't have to take her to work. To which Skyler says, maybe. We'll see. Any thoughts on this and the breakfast that's going on as we see the dysfunction between the Whites?
I thought it was endearing from Walt Jr. I think anybody that, has had a household, a father and mother or stepfather, mother, stepmother, a two-parent household in some fashion, grandparents, when you see them at odds and disagreement, like you as a kid, for some reason there's this odd sense of you feel that you need to fix this, help this. You feel like you could do something about it. And I thought it was endearing. For him to be a character that I'm really annoyed by, I thought it was endearing for him trying. Like,
you been fucking turning your back on me, calling me a bitch, asking why I'm doing this to Dad, blah, blah, blah. Man, suck my dick. If I'm Skyler, I'm telling that nigga that right there at the table.
She allowed it.
My eggs are good. None of that shit, man. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, she allowed it.
I'm moving it with Ted. Fuck both of y'all.
Facts. Give a fuck about
nothing. Hey, let you and your daddy. Let you and your daddy figure it out.
Yeah, y'all figure this shit out.
A black woman.
Y'all figure this shit out. Really, exactly. Black woman would be like, yeah, you know what? As a matter of fucking fact, y'all figure this shit out.
Yeah, you want to stay with your daddy?
You want to stay with your daddy? Yeah, you do what you want to do with him. I'm good. Right. I got a spot. Yeah. Here y'all go. That's what I felt watching this scene. I agree with you, Rich. Like, come on, like, I get what you're saying, Mo, and the fact that you probably want to make it work and you want to see your parents together, but at the end of the day, if I'm Skyler, like, man, fuck out of here. Both of y'all, get the fuck out of here.
No doubt.
I ain't like nothing.
And I know Skyler's sitting there thinking, Similar to what Mike was earlier in the episode when it came to Walt. I'm protecting your image right now, bro. I could really shut all this shit down and let everybody know who you are. The fact that I'm
And you
being
acting
quiet
like
is
and you
it's
acting
good
like shit
enough.
sweet. Yeah, you acting like shit
Yeah,
sweet. I might go back to work. Like, man, stop
that's what I'm
playing with
saying.
me.
She
Like, what
lowered
the
that
fuck are you
paper like,
talking
man,
about?
shut the fuck up. Like, stop lying. You lie all the time. Like, and if you
Again,
ever lived in a house with people that's going through it, like this is so spot on.
Yeah.
It's so spot on.
But it
Like
is
just at the
crazy.
ugh.
It's
and to
crazy.
beat a dead horse, this is another one of those scenes. I'm like, man, Walt, you on the list. You on the list, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. Like it's like he's lying for no reason now. Like he lied to
Nigga,
Jesse about being fired.
son, grown as hell. Yeah, like what are you
Like,
come on, bro.
like you lying. Why are you lying to Jesse? I didn't even understand. You fired? Did you get fired? Like, nah. Like,
He trying to be this thing that he ain't.
it's
And that's the
over
thing.
with.
Like
Like,
that's what's so irritating about it.
it
It's
is.
like, bro,
Yeah, just be the villain. Like, if you're gonna do that, but
lean into it.
but it is crazy. Skyler take the baby to work every day. That's crazy work.
That's nuts. That's only if you fucking your boss. That's the only way you get away with that.
That's real shit. Though.
Yep.
I'm fucking the boss so I can bring my baby to work. That's the only way you
agree
can
with
get away with
Spike.
that.
I agree with Spike.
Yeah.
And man, shout out to her. Like not Skyler, but her, like the musician. I just saw.
I seen that picture earlier too. Jesus Christ. Yeah. We did miss you. She asked that in the picture. Yes.
Yeah,
I
we
miss you.
Yeah, we missed
I'm
her.
talking to you,
Jesus
baby.
Christ.
Any other thoughts on the Breakfast with the Whites?
Nah, that's it.
All right, man. We get another small scene. Jesse is at the meat spot for the meth. Obviously, the deal was done. Gus told Mike to make the deal. Jesse's waiting on his money, and we get the guy. I forget his name off the top of my head, but he's kind of the connector for
Yeah,
Gus.
like the runner. Yeah.
Yeah, like the runner, man. You see him drop off the money, pulls off, but then circles back around. Jesse is animated. This is only half. He said, yeah, you're right. It's your half. And the guy pulls off. That's all we have in this scene at the moment. Real quick, I know we've seen this before, but do you remember your initial thoughts when you saw this? Did you know what was going on? Did you have an idea what it might be leading to? I know it's hard to talk about now since we know what's going to happen, but just if you could tap into your initial thoughts,
I
if you
didn't.
remember.
I probably thought he was just ripped off. I was like, bro, what do you mean?
I think initially I thought that he was just ripped off too until he pulled back around and told him, nah, it's your half. And I'm like, oh, okay then.
I don't remember my initial thoughts, but I do remember. Well, I will say, watching it this time around, it made me appreciate Gus more as a villain. Like this is the thing
Really?
that's going to, yeah. Like I'm gonna give you half because y'all a team, right? That's what you told me. Y'all told me that. So if y'all are a team and this is the blue meth that y'all been selling me, then I'm assuming that both of y'all cooked it. Here's your half. I'll give Walt his half. And it was brilliant. Like we were talking about some of the best villains. Like this was a great play. Like this is something that they drop in a series as far as Breaking Bad when you're like, damn, what, like that was so smart. I wonder how it's going to play out. This is one of those things where you like, let me hit play on the next episode because I got to see what happened from that.
Straight up. Great point. Great point. It's definitely left you leaving with that. We got that scene or kind of couple scenes. I don't know if my laptop. Okay, we got a couple scenes. My laptop might go out for all y'all just in case, so y'all can just keep going. I'm gonna get us through this.
Yeah.
Hank is meeting with the boss about the meth, right? And he sounds crazy, but once again, I'm gonna ask the question. More good police work. He's looking at the RV. He does the research on the suspension. It can't be holding all this because it's not weighed down. He's trying to do the job, and his boss is pretty much looking at him like, bruh, I don't give a fuck about none of this. You're doing all of this work for a little half a bag of meth. You supposed to be in El Paso. They calling me. I look crazy right now. What you gonna do, nigga? You going or not? You refusing the assignments or no? It's a yes or no question. And he pretty much says no. I'm gonna go work on Heisenberg. And his boss, that's one of those, you're not coming back from this moments. Like, you turn down an opportunity like this, you'll never be viewed the same. You're not leadership material. You're not who we thought you were. Maybe this is the pond that you were meant for. That's what your higher up's gonna say. After we get that scene, we see Walt's driving, and he gets to a light when he gets tossed in the back car a bag of money and being told that it's his half, and the episode closes between Hank and his higher up and Walt getting an unexpected cash flow. What did y'all think about this final moment in the episode?
I'll let you go, Mo.
With the Hank thing, I like I said, I was glad that they just concluded it. Like, it's just like yes or no, bro. Like, what we doing? He finally stood on business and said, no, I'm not going out to El Paso. I found it interesting too. I really liked his boss because he was very stoic. I thought it was a really good choice. I was like, this guy's really interesting because he's like, he has no like wiggle room for grace. So I really liked him. And then there was this moment, like a subtle moment when Hank walked out. It's like he wanted to make an announcement to the staff, but I think he also understood the severity of not taking the gig. So it kind of like he willed it back in. At least that's my interpretation of how it looked. It looked like he wanted to say, hey, hey guys, but then he just willed it in because now a lot of people don't really believe in his theory, the Loman gun theory. So I thought that was interesting. And as far as the last scene, it was cool. I mean, again, they kind of tried to do the same thing they did last week, give us like the end of the episode title reveal. Like after that, then we see the light turns green. It was okay. Like it was okay.
I liked it. I liked the ending. I liked them throwing the money because it made me wonder. I was curious. Like I don't usually watch ahead as we're doing this. I watch them from scene to scene. So I was wondering, like, okay, damn, I wonder what happens next. So it did make me understand and feel why once you got into this, once you got into this Breaking Bad world and you got into binging the series, like, okay, now we've been shitting on it, but now I get it. This is what people remember. They don't remember all those episodes that we did doing a podcast and having to talk about bullshit episodes. This is one of the episodes that they remember because I immediately wanted to hit next on this when I got done with it. But I refrained because I don't want to get too far ahead when we talk about it. But I think all of this was really good from the ending scene with Walt throwing him half the money. Okay, what does he do with that next? What's it mean for him and Jesse? What's it mean for him and Gus? What's it mean for him and Saul? Like all of that stuff enters into my mind when I see this last scene. So I think it was perfectly done. The scene with Hank, you said it right, Mo. It's like, okay, yeah, great. Like get to it, bro. Like we don't. And I said this about the last time you asked, Rich. Like we don't care about the El Paso thing. It don't matter to me.
Yeah.
It don't matter in the story. Like I don't care. I wish this was the end of it when you tell him no. I'm trying to investigate who's doing the blue meth shit. Like that's fine. Like do that. So also in the sense of feeling like we in the Breaking Bad world now. All three of us were wondering as we were reviewing this, like, when do we get there? We here now.
Oh
Like
yeah,
all the
we here.
last scenes, the last episode, this episode, how this episode ended. Now I understand. Like now it's like, oh, okay, this is what people remember.
This is
This is
what they
what people
remember.
talk about. Exactly. This is the show that people rank up here and they say this is my favorite show. We getting into that bag now and you can
Yeah.
feel it.
For sure.
And I like that.
No doubt.
Absolutely, man. And that wraps up our episode, season 3, episode 4, Green Light. But before we get out of here, of course, we got to get to our categories. First and foremost, between Walt and Jesse, who has the more interesting plot? I'm gonna tell you right
That's a
now.
good question for this
As
episode.
as of right now, I'm interested in Jesse's story more than Walt's.
I don't know. I think I might go walk with Jesse cooking the batch you don't approve of, your wife cheating on you, you trying to placate like it's cool at home, you lost your job. Like this is an interesting episode for Walt because as a viewer, I'm looking like, what's his next play? Like I feel like I see Jesse's play. For Walt, it's like I'm really interested when I watch the next episode as to what happens.
Yeah.
What you laughing at, Rich?
I saw your story, but tell me about yourself. I'm not doing all that.
Ah,
That's the most Spike Lee shit ever.
yeah,
My bad.
no,
What you got to say, Bo?
I'm not doing.
Oh shit.
All right. Like
it's,
I hit people with that so
Google,
quick.
Google me.
I'd be like, all right. Like they'd be like, hey, can you? All right. Like I hit them with
Nah,
that. They know what that means after.
nah,
Um,
good.
I would say it is Walt. I think they're trying to now find what they want to do with Jesse because we talked about last episode of him just calling, hearing voicemails. Hearing our voice over the phone. They didn't know what to do. This episode it seemed like they're trying to figure out what to do, but they still ain't got his character fleshed out as far as what does
Facts.
Jesse look like
Good point.
sober, getting back into the business. Who is Jesse on his own? So they're still fleshing it out. I think Walter is super developed, and I think even when he's crashing out, taking big L's, it's still a little bit more interesting. So I'm going with Walter.
Good point.
I ain't mad at it. What's your favorite conversation in the episode?
What about you?
I told you at the
Yeah,
beginning.
Rich be
Thanks for
trying to
listening.
skate through
You
with the
do.
No,
host
I
and
said it
shit.
at the beginning. I said it was Jesse.
Okay. All right.
And both of y'all was like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
All that
No,
shit y'all just said.
gotta elaborate a little bit more, man. We ain't know.
It was just Jesse, man. I think his story has the higher up right now. I'm more interested in what happens next with Jesse in the next episode with him more than I am with Walt. That's kind of how I look at it. Like when I press play on this next episode, who am I more interested to see how things play out for? It's definitely Jesse because we haven't seen him in this position. Him being sober, him trying to make his own moves, seeming responsible. That's why I picked him over Walt. Walt been getting cheated on. Walt been a poo put. Like that's nothing new to me. This is new for me for Jesse. So I'm trying to see what he got going on, and the connection that they just seem to be bound by with the half money and all that. As far as the favorite conversation, what was the favorite conversation in this episode?
For me, it's Mike and Gus discussing what they want to do next. It reveals that the relationship is not with Saul, it's with Gus for Mike. And that makes me more interested in Mike as a character because it's like, okay, how do he got this power or whatever it may be? Because you think that Saul is the dude, but that conversation, it has a lot of depth to it that we get to, and I'm cheating a little bit because I remember some of the stuff that happened, but that conversation, them two talking, plays out a lot moving forward, and that's why it meant so much to me. So I go with that one.
I'll go Gomi and Hank. That conversation was really good. It's like, and he's trying to be a supportive, what he thinks he is as a friend. Hank is just like, bro, get your fucking hands off me, bro. Like, first off. Second off, who are you to tell me I need to talk to somebody? Like, all that was so good. So that conversation was good. It wasn't super. It was revealing in the sense we starting to understand where Hank is, so to speak, on the surface level. But it was interesting to see, like, oh, this is really the dynamic between Gomi and Hank. So that's my favorite conversation.
I'm gonna go with Spike Lee and go with Gus and Mike, just because Spike Lee said it in the episode already. This is Breaking Bad, and this is kind of our first glimpse into it. Like I said, we learn a lot about these two characters, and it's hard to take yourself back there because you know these characters so well and what's gonna happen. But when you get to the origin and think about your first time watching it, man, these are just very fascinating. This is a really strong Mike episode. Like just from the conversation he had with Walt at the beginning at his house, getting the bugs out, the pace he moves. He doesn't really get emotional about things. He's all business. He gets shit done. You want to know more about him, and his character just continues to build. And then Gus, of course, just him being calculated, him being a villain, him being very smart when it comes to business, knowing how to get what he wants, all of that, and just understanding that they just seem like a good team. And like you said earlier, Mo, it makes you appreciate the prequel and Better Call Saul more, and just the origin and how all this stuff started off. So that's going to be my favorite conversation. As far as best scene, I'm just going to say it right now. It's going to be Walt and Jesse in the car. That's the best scene, in my opinion, to the episode. Because that scene was so fried, and the roller coaster it took us on, and just the overall disgust that Walt had, contrasted with Jesse's, like, not even disappointment, shock. Like, he had no idea that conversation was going to go that way. Walt just being the egotistical maniac that he is. And once again, Jesse seeing that he's going to branch off to do his own thing. So that's the best scene to me. What about y'all? What's your best scene?
Best scene for me is the Skyler and Ted. That just because of what we came up with in this review, that alone was just like priceless, you know. So it just off of what we did alone made that scene. It elevated that scene so much. So not because of the Moism, but because of the conversation we just had. So
Best scene for me was Saul and Mike listening to the recording that they had from Walt's house. I think that's the one that shows that there's so many layers to this show. And like we've said before in this episode, and we wondered about when we were watching it, that's Breaking Bad to me. So many things stem from Walter and Skyler arguing about her cheating. It ain't just affecting Walt, it's affecting Saul, Mike, Gus, Ted, her, Walt. Like it's so deep, but it's also surface level too. Because you think you're just hearing an argument between two married people, but the things that happen if y'all two go volatile with this. I really liked it. Rich froze.
yeah, he might be froze. He'll come back. Who took the half measure this episode?
Walt. I don't even think I could
Yeah.
do another answer. It's Walt.
Yeah.
Walt took the half measure, bro. Like your wife fucking another dude. Like she pulling up to his crib, nigga asking her to move in. Like yeah, it's over with, bro.
You lost your girl, you lost your
over
job, you lost your boxes,
It's over with.
you lost
You
your
lost your
part,
recipe.
You
Oh,
lost your
like,
recipe.
yeah, it's
yeah.
over. It's over with, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely for sure.
Go to the desert and shoot yourself, my nigga.
That's great. Go to the desert. Is it the other one? Who's the MVP of the
Who you
episode?
got? Wait,
Yeah,
who did you have?
I'm with you. No, Walt.
Same?
Yeah, it's definitely
Walt.
Walt.
Okay.
Without a doubt. Who's the MVP,
MVP.
of the episode? Yeah.
I would say Gus, even though he just had one scene, the play that he made to have the foresight to be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna buy the cloudy blue meth from the junkie, and I'm gonna see how that gets me into the good graces of Walt again. So I'm gonna go with Gus for MVP. Who you got?
MVP. Rich, who you got took the half measure before he already gave his MVP, but who you got is we both went with Walt. Can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
Who took the half? Who took the half measure for you? We both said Walt.
Yeah, it's got to be Walt.
Yeah, that's
only,
Walt.
the only answer here. Walt's the only answer. Like he
took
lost his job,
lost his recipe, as Spike said.
lost your job, lost your recipe. Went up to the job of the man who's sleeping with your wife. Got nothing accomplished except for you got thrown out. That same man went and smashed your wife the same night. Like it's a Walt.
Got the drink and he going back to back. Hey,
Yeah, 100%.
who took the? He said his MVP was Gus. What about you?
It's shit. I think it's got to be Gus, because Gus got what he wanted just by being the smartest person in the room. I think Mike showed us the most, but I think Gus is the MVP. Like he had this is what he's been working on for the past couple episodes, ever since he shook Walt's hand at the chicken spot, trying to figure out how do I get this guy back cooking so we can get this business back running. He got it with one simple piece of information. He took that and said, "I'm gonna use this to my advantage." It's got to be Gus. He's the MVP. He took the full measure.
I got Jesse.
That's a good one too.
I mean, just because he did the whole thing without Walt, the whole thing, like from start to finish. He knew all of the. As high as he used to get, he remembered the whole recipe. Was able to replicate it to the point like where Walt is hating. Like Walt's hating because he got it exactly like you. Damn near, maybe a couple.
Well, not exactly, but close to
a couple percentage numbers.
Close enough too. Right.
You know, so yeah, and Jesse, he shut Walt, he shut Saul up once he pulled up. Saul started playing a whole different tune, So Jesse got it off. You know what I mean? Even though they bust the bag down half, but I think I gotta go with him.
I ain't mad at that. Lastly, how do we rank this episode, fellas? Is this a mid pack, 96.2, or Blue Magic?
It's 96 too.
I got it as 96.2 as well.
Yeah, they're getting into now we're in the like Spike said. I think this whole season, really, to be honest, is now we're in Breaking Bad because the season opener I was pretty excited, starting to get excited about. So it's now that we're getting into it, the scale changes because we're now into the real thing. So 96.2 it's a good episode. Like it's really good for Breaking Bad. Like to get the Blue Magic, it's got to be excellent. This is not excellent because it's still kind of in the episodes that are too in civilians for me. You're not. It's hard for you to get a 96.2 for me. So
I'm torn because y'all are right. It is 96.2, but I do remember more so than y'all do what this episode leads into. And that's what makes me want to go Blue Magic. Because this is one of the, as I was watching this, I was like, God damn, now I remember. I get it. I understand what people are saying. That y'all ain't, whatever they were criticizing us about for talking about Breaking Bad in the previous episodes. This is the episode where you like, oh no, this is elite TV.
yeah.
So I kind of want to give it Blue Magic, but I agree with y'all. Like it ain't one of them because I do remember what the good Breaking Bad episodes are like, and they coming up. So it ain't that, but 96.2 is what I'll give it.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I struggle with it though. I almost gave it Blue Magic.
You're giving more credit to the lob over the dunk.
Facts.
And that's what I was gonna say. If you give this Blue Magic, you're putting too much credit on the lob instead of the actual.
Good
dunk.
point. Good point. Good. Yeah. That's a great point.
Yeah,
I like that, Mo. I like that. That was good.
Yeah, man. I used to hoop, man. Good. You know what I mean?
The nigga said it like you were surprised.
I used to hoop.
He said it like you were surprised that you could say something significant, Mo.
Y'all always
like,
do. Like
damn.
that.
It's like, damn, nigga, Mo came up with that. Good shit, nigga.
Like I've never.
Nigga put you in the radio. He put you in the radio basket. Like, damn, what?
Bleak spit that verse. Bleak wrote that.
Y'all crazy, man.
Oh
shit, man. That is our episode, man. As I said before, season 3, episode 4, Green Light. Remember, if you want to reach out to us, hit us up on Instagram, NMHM_Breaking Bad Pod. Email nomorehalfmeasurespod@gmail.com. We'll be back next week to see what happens after the cliffhanger from this episode. We'll catch y'all then. Y'all be cool how y'all be cool. Peace.
Peace.
Keep cooking.